Hi friends, welcome to the live. Hi people, Diego, Bobby, Maddox, welcome. Just posted an Instagram now. I never really post anything when I go live. I just go live and that's about it. See who joins, see who wants to hang out. Hi Matthew, hi Itzel. How's everyone's Sunday? How's everyone's 4th of July if you celebrate? I'm doing good, Bobby. I just actually got off work early. That's the only reason why I'm doing this. Because I was supposed to get off work today at 1 p.m. And I got off at like 11:15, something like that. I don't even know, 11:30. So I did some laundry, cleaned up my room a little bit because this last week I was staying somewhere else, was dog sitting, so my room was just kind of a mess with all the clothes and stuff I had to put away. And now I have a little bit of time, and then I'm actually gonna go see Toy Story later with my aunt and uncle and some of their nieces, which is fun, but that's later. So I have a little bit of time and I want to go live. Hello, Lee, Sarah. You love my Taylor Swift sign, thank you. Let's see, it's like opposite. Yeah, that right there I got from this place called Brass Armadillo. I don't know if, I mean, it's like a small little, um, well, not small, but like, I don't know if it's like really a thing anywhere else or if it's just the one location. I feel like it's just the one location, but um, it's like an antique shop, and then I don't know, they just sell really cool things, and yeah, they have all these like signs, and then my vinyls and stuff too. Hello, Cereal Lee. Have you seen Ace recently? Yeah, actually, I just saw him yesterday. They came over for the 4th of July, and they brought Ace with them, so I saw him yesterday. It's a cool dog. Like your hair, thank you. I do too. It's obviously much, much more faded now. Like this, especially my money pieces here. They're almost like blonde now, very pastel pink, but like even up here starting to fade now too. Because yesterday I washed my hair again last night, and I was really trying to like scrub these parts too, so that way it starts to fade more evenly. Because it was like these pieces are like almost blonde, but then the back of my hair is still like that dark hot pink that it was when I first got it. Um, so yeah. But I love it. I love the pink. It's very fun. Hello, Melissa. Taylor Swift is now married. I know. I've been seeing all the pictures. I was so excited because, like, I heard the rumors that she was getting married this weekend or whatever, and it was gonna possibly be at Madison Square Garden. But then, I don't know, with Taylor Swift, it's always like there's always rumors, and like you never know what's actually gonna happen. But it did, and it looks like it actually did. So it's really cool. I don't know how Trump would have ruined her wedding. I haven't seen any pictures that he was there or had anything to do with it. So I don't know about that, but I hope he wasn't there to ruin her wedding because let the girl have her wedding. I'm sure it was a happy day for her. It's very exciting. A lot of friends and stuff there. Family vlogs of my childhood. Very cool. My dad still posts every day. Hello, Brock. Been watching since Bryce got his PS4. Looking good, Sierra. How's the gym going? Thank you. I appreciate that. It's good. I stay consistent with it. I don't really love it. I still like dread going sometimes. Like there's days where I just really don't want to, but I make myself because I'm like, why quit now? I've been going for 6 months solid, 3 days a week. I think I've only maybe missed 1 day a week, like twice for like certain situations. Like there's a week that I was sick, and like the timing of when I got sick was like I just didn't feel up for going to the gym, so I only got 2 days in that week. And then there was a week that I think I only got 2 days in, but I did two of my workouts on one day so that I wouldn't miss out on a workout. I don't know, but yeah, for the most part, I've been going 6 months solid, 3 days a week. So feels good. I know I feel better and look better. My goal isn't really to like lose weight. Like I don't really care much about the weight on the scale. I try to like take after my mom, like what she does. Obviously, she's like a much more intense level of it. She goes 5 days a week, and she's much more strict on her diet. I don't really change my diet too much. I like to eat what I like to eat. I like to go out with my friends and go out to eat and stuff too. So, but it's more about like getting more muscle to burn some fat, so that way, again, not really losing weight, but getting more muscle, so that way I look and feel a little bit different. Um, so it's a slow process. It's not like it's gonna happen overnight, but especially after high school when I stopped playing volleyball consistently, and obviously I wasn't a kid anymore, you lose a little bit of that kid metabolism. Definitely, gained some weight and I wasn't really happy with it, so I wanted to do something about it. So I have. I've been trying, at least. It's better than nothing. That's all I can say. It's better than what I was doing before. 3 days a week, and also I am playing volleyball again, not competitively or anything, but because I coach, like, we like to jump in with the girls and stuff at open gyms and, like, play with them as well, so I do get some volleyball and cardio in that way, so it's good. I like Taylor Swift too, she's my favorite as well. Have I heard the song "Iconic" by mistake? I don't think so, that doesn't sound familiar, but there's sometimes songs that I've definitely heard of, I just didn't know the name or who sang them, so maybe I've heard of it, but not off the top of my head, not off that name. "Looks so much like your mom," I've been told. Love your family so much. Yeah, thank you, yeah, about Shelly. It was definitely rough. I actually just got her ashes back. What day was that? Thursday, I went to the vet and picked them up, and I actually had no idea, but I actually got a little, like, thing with her footprints in it, just like we did with baby, which was so cool. They didn't even tell me I was getting that. I didn't realize it was, like, part of what I was paying for, like, when I got her ashes back. I picked out, like, the urn that I wanted for her, but I didn't know that I was getting her little footprints back, so that was super sweet. So now I have them on my dresser over there. It's Shelly's urn, baby's footprint, and then Shelly's footprints. Because baby's urn's downstairs, and she was, like, the family pet, family dog. Hers is in the living room, but so I have the little paw print in my room, but yeah, I definitely miss them. That day that I picked up Shelly's ashes, I definitely cried some more because obviously I was sad about it. And like I said, I was kind of shocked when I opened the bag. Like I didn't even realize I was getting her footprints, and I just like they were super cute. I was just like, oh. And it kind of brought me back to when we got baby's ashes. It was in the same like blue bag, and like just opening it and reading the little note that they gave me. And so it's like very similar to when we got babies, which just brought back all those memories and those feelings. So it's definitely tough, to lose 2 pets in the span of, like, 3 months, um, but as time goes on, you gotta work through it. Is there any melting pots in Arizona? Yes, there is. There's at least 3 locations. Um, there's itchy. Sorry, my nose is always itchy, if you guys couldn't already tell how much I itch my nose. Um Yeah, there's at least 3 locations, and I've been there multiple times. The first time we ever went was with my parents, my brother, when we were kids. Because my parents used to go apparently, like, every year for their anniversary, like, when they first started dating, when they were first married. So then one year they finally took us when we seemed, like, old enough to, like, be able to eat that much food and, like, appreciate it. And then I've gone a couple times in the past, like, with my first boyfriend, like, we went at least once or twice together. I actually really do wanna go again, though. Maybe I'll just, like, convince Bryce to just go with me, like, 'cause I'm like, "That place is really cool." Like, I love, like, the four-course meal, like, the fondue's good, the dessert fondue, like, the place itself is really cool. It is just, like, really expensive, so actually, on that thought, probably wouldn't ask Bryce to go with me because 'cause I'm like, he does not need to be spending money on that right now, like, he's about to be paying rent very soon here. So, I don't know, maybe I'll find a friend that'll be willing to go with me, but that's the problem, it is expensive, and it's kind of more, like, fancy-ish, like, it gives date night, which I'd love to like, I can go with my friend or my brother, don't care, but, like, again, it is kinda fancy, expensive, where, like, you're easily spending at least well, combined, I think 100 something dollars, it's like you can split that in half, but, um, yeah. I feel you from 19 to 20. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like the joke of, like, everyone says it's like the freshman 15, like, even if you don't go to college and, like, you're a freshman in college, but, like, that freshman year of college age between 18 19, 20 years old, like, it's just the time that you I don't know, but again, it makes sense, and, like, one, again, if you someone like me who played sports in high school, then choose not to play in college, or even if you didn't play sports, like, just when you're a kid, your metabolism is just completely different, and then once you, like, start to grow up a little bit, like, you just that things change, you know? Sent a gift! Oh my gosh, yes, speaking of, I haven't even mentioned it because 'cause I've just been talking with you guys. I'm officially a YouTube partner again. I'm super, super excited 'cause I've been working on this, I think, for a year now. Like, really, I think I really started live streaming and posting videos again on YouTube almost a year ago now, probably a little bit less than that, but, okay, who sent that gift? Let me I don't even know how this works. Okay, guys, bear with me because I'm gonna have to get used to that. I'm so sorry. Whoever just sent that gift, say something to me because I missed your name and I wanna, like, say thank you to whoever just sent that. I don't even know how they work or to keep track of them, but thank you so much. Yeah, that's the name of the stream is because I'm now YouTube partner again, which means, like I said, almost a year now. I don't know exactly when I posted that first live stream saying that I was back on. Jose, okay, was that the same person that just sent one before, or was that someone else? Thank you so much for the gift. Appreciate it. Um, but I just decided that I wanted to start posting on YouTube again. But a long time ago, I lost my monetization and being a partner because I stopped posting consistently. I was way back when I first started this channel, like 12 to 14 years old, I think is when I still was a YouTube partner. But then at a certain point, stopped posting. And if you don't post often enough and you don't have the views and the watch hours, you lose that, I think. The best way to describe it simply. So I decided that I want to start posting again. And so all this time that I've been posting videos and live streaming, there was no way of me making any money from this. It was genuinely just because I wanted to and I was enjoying it again. But slowly over time, you work towards that with the watch hours and the views and stuff. So it's very exciting. I just hit it within the last like week or two. I've just, like I said, I was dog sitting last week, so I wasn't really home. And it was kind of my little week off of like, I didn't have volleyball last week either. So it's kind of my little staycation almost. So I was staying at another person's house. They got a pool and I was just kind of hanging out with my friends and stuff. So yeah, so now that I'm back home, that's why I wanted to do this and go live again because um, yeah, it's super exciting. So thank you guys who just sent those gifts. Are these the little party things? Is that you guys just like liking the stream with like the party confetti hat things? I don't know. You see, like I said, I'm new to this. I don't know what these things mean, but it's very exciting. I'm doing pretty good today, Brock. Thanks. Yeah, like I said, I had work this morning. It feels good to be home. Like I said, the house that I was staying at was very nice. I had a pool, it was a nice, sweet dog. I got to stay with my friend. Like it was a fun time, but definitely after a week of staying at someone else's house, sleeping in someone else's bed, like I'm ready to be back in my own bed and back in my own house. So it's nice this weekend to be back home, and it was nice to get off work early today. And then, like I said earlier, I'm going to go see a movie in a couple hours with my aunt and uncle, so I'm excited for that. We're going to see Toy Story. I'm good, Josh. How are you? How many tattoos do you have? I always have to recount because I always forget for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think only 7. And most of them are tiny. Like this is my one for baby. I really need to get it touched up because you can kind of see it like faded and like it's just a little uneven. I have my dinosaur here, my hearts. Each of my family member drew one. Oh, wrong elbow. On the back side here, and it's upside down for you guys, but um, it's a Taylor Swift lyric, "You're on your own, kid," and then a little bow just because it's cute and I like it. I definitely want to get something on this one to balance it out, but I don't know what yet. I have my cactus down on my ankle, and then my back tattoo. So yeah, 7. Hello, all games are cool. How are you? How's the single life? It's good. It's good. I've been single for almost a year now. Yeah, it was mid-July. It's coming up mid-July when me and my ex broke up. So single life for a year. It's chill, you know? I don't know. I feel like I just keep myself so busy that yeah, every now and then of course I like see my friends who have relationships or see my friends that like are with people or dating and stuff, and it's like every now and then I get that feeling of like, kind of miss that, kind of miss having a person, but like at the same time I'm like I'm super avoidant and I'm just like I don't like I try the dating apps and like texting people is not really super fun. I don't really like small talk, so I just kind of like, and like I said, I don't mind being single. I keep so busy that it's like I have friends that I spend my time with my family. Like I just like time just passes and like I don't mind it, you know? Hello, Aiden. Got to out candy yesterday for the kids. That's fun. Hello, Kimberly. I do not still have a boyfriend, as I just said. I've been single for almost a year now. Big fan. Big fan. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. I'm in Boston today. Very cool. I think I've never been to Boston technically, but I think I actually have. Is that where the Basketball Hall of Fame is? Because if that's the case, then I have been there just for that. We drove, me and my ex with his mom back whenever a couple years ago. We went to New York to go visit his family. We drove from New York to, I think it was Boston. It was like a 2-hour drive or something, which they lived in like northern New York, not like New York City. Um, but we did a little road trip over to there so we can go to the Basketball Hall of Fame. And that's literally all we did. We went to the Basketball Hall of Fame and then we drove back. So it's like we didn't really explore Boston. I've never like been there, but for that, I'm pretty sure that's what it was, where it was. Thinking about visiting AZ soon. You should. Maybe not during the summer because it's really hot. But once it gets cooler out, you should. Let me scroll back up. Sorry, guys, I'm a little behind on chat, as always. I just, get start talking too much. Oh my gosh, I'm really far behind. Let me scroll it. Send thumbs up for 10 jewels. I don't know what that means. Does that just mean you sent a thumbs up for the person who sent jewels, or did you send 10 jewels? All games are cool. Like I said, sorry, I don't know how this works. I'm learning, but thank you. Will Bryce drive, or will you drive next time you both hang out on a sister brother day out? I don't know. Loki, I always make Bryce drive. Sometimes I drive, but he doesn't normally mind driving. He likes his car. He likes driving his car. He likes listening to his music rather than mine. So like more times than not, he's totally okay with driving. I think it's just the days whenever like he has work when he already drives out to Phoenix far and back. Sports Geek sent a gift. Thank you. Very cool. It's a little star. Thank you. Um, so normally, but on those days, like if we were like to go up to the store or something, then he'd be like, "Can you drive?" Because he already drove to Phoenix and back that day. And like if I hadn't really driven much that day, I'm like, "Yeah, I don't mind." But more times than not, he does. He is fine at driving, especially now too that like I'm 21. I could like if we do go out to dinner, go out like the day we went bowling, he drove. I can have drinks, so it's like he can drive and I can have drinks, and not worry about driving. So, but I mean, we both really don't mind driving, but like I think more times than not, he does. Congrats, thank you. Do you have any plans today? Yes, like I said, I had work this morning. I was supposed to be off at 1, but I got off early because it was a little slow, so I got off at, like, 11:30ish maybe. Um, and then later, I'm going to go see the new Toy Story movie with my aunt, uncle, and their nieces. So I'm excited for that. We're gonna go to this Harkin Cinegirl. I don't know if you guys have heard of that or have them in your area, but I've only been there once. It's kinda far from my house, it's, like, 30 minutes away, but it's closer to where they live, so I'm meeting them up there. And, yeah, it's a Cinegrill, so it's, like, the cool big theater that you can, like, order actual food at, and, like, you have a server that comes to your seat in the movie theater. You can actually order food, which I'm definitely going to because, I'm hungry. I had a little bit of food at work, but by the time the movie but also, I'm gonna see what my parents are doing for dinner because I don't wanna, like, ruin my dinner if, like, they're making something tonight. I don't know, I'll have to see. Either way, I'm definitely gonna get something at the movie theaters, whether it's just popcorn like usual or one of the food items, but we'll see. Have you ever volunteered in anything? What do you mean by that? Volunteered in what? Like, because 'cause I've definitely done some volunteer work in the past, like, especially in school when I was, like, back sorry, I'm, like, burping, LOL. In middle school, I was in NJHS, National Junior Honor Society, or whatever it's called, and it was basically like you did volunteer work, so I had to, like, have a certain amount of volunteer hours, and, like, I did, like, the food bank once, or I kinda forget now, but I did a couple things like that. Um, and then for teaching, I'm technically an intern, 'cause it's required for school, but I could also be considered a volunteer because 'cause I'm not getting paid for it, and, like but again, it's required for school, so I don't know if that's considered volunteer work, it's more like an internship, that's what it's called, but sometimes at the schools, I get called to volunteer just because, again, I don't get paid for it, I'm just there to help out for the day, basically, but, yeah, what do you I don't know what you mean by volunteering, if you have anything specific. Jose sent a party hat for 20 jewels. Very cool. Okay, see, like I said, I don't really know what that means, but thank you, and all games are cool. Okay, so you did send something. Um, cool. Thank you, guys. Like I said, I don't really know what that means, but I appreciate it. It's cool. Very cool. Thank you, Jose, and all games are cool. Thank you. Would you go for travel? Like, would I like Boston? I mean, sure. Especially now that I like heated rivalry and off campus, it's all about Boston. Like, I mean, I don't know anything about Boston, but sure. I mean, I'd travel anywhere if I had a reason to. Could you have played college volleyball? 100%. I just didn't want to. I had a couple coaches that I was talking to, but again, I was kind of I already had that decision in the back of my head that I knew deep down I didn't want to play in college. So it's like even though I was like talking to these coaches, I didn't really put too much effort into it because I kind of was already decided. I do now looking back on it, like I don't regret anything. Like I've liked my life after high school and like I've never like missed volleyball in the sense of like man, like really, really regretted not playing. I've missed in the sense of like it's fun and like that's why I love coaching now because I get to have it back in my life. I still love volleyball. I'm passionate about it, but I've never really regretted it. But I will say back, like if I look back at the time, like I wish I would have been more. I wish I knew more of the opportunities available to me because there's just so many opportunities. I knew I didn't want to move away from home. I didn't want to stay home in Arizona, and I just didn't really know all the schools that offered volleyball. And then like now I really wish I would have looked more into beach volleyball because I think I would have loved to play college beach volleyball 'cause I only played that in high school. I didn't play it for as long, so I wasn't really burnt out on that, and I really do love beach volleyball. I think it's so much fun. I think I could say I love that more than indoor now. I still love indoor, of course, but beach is just such a fun game. Like, I love being outside in the sand and, like, just a completely different game dynamic, so I do love beach, but yeah, I could have definitely played in college. I think anyone could play in college. If you have any type of experience in volleyball, like, there's a place for you, whether it's junior college, NCIA, is that what it's called? NAIA? NAI, I think, or if you go D3, D2, D1, like, there's just so many different options, and if you don't wanna play competitively, like, get actually recruited onto a team and, like, play in college like that, there's even, like again, something I wish I knew about, but I didn't until it was too late, and I realized, like, again, not worth it now, but, like, there's club volleyball for college. Like, ASU has a club volleyball team or a club beach team where you still travel, you get to play in games and practice, but you're not on the official ASU D1 volleyball team, you're on the club team, and, like, even those opportunities, like, I think the problem is, like, again, I didn't know all the opportunities that existed, and there's such a stigma on, like, you have to be good enough or you have to be if you don't play this level, then you're not good enough or all those years were a waste. It's like you have to go D1 if you've been playing for 10 years. It's like, no, like, there's levels for everyone, what you can afford, where you want to go, like, all there's so many different factors, and I think there's just too much of, like, opinions or, like, assumptions about you if you do or don't go to certain places for, like, college, for sports or in general. But, 100%. I mean, I played for a long time, like, I could have definitely played somewhere in college if I wanted to. I'm not saying I probably would have played D1, but I think I definitely could have gotten into a college, and it also depends on, like, your height and what position you play and all this stuff too, so, yeah. I did see fireworks yesterday, yes, I'm sorry, I know I'm so behind on chat, sorry guys. I saw fireworks yesterday. We hung out. I worked yesterday, but then when I got off work, the Bevos and my parents were at the pool, so I joined them at the pool for a little bit, and then we came back and grilled. The Bevos left, and then me and my dad went and saw the fireworks down the street, with our cousin and my aunt and uncle that live down the street from us. Congratulations on the YouTube partner. Thank you. I'm excited. Very excited. Would you get a tattoo with Bryce? 100%. We've talked about it multiple times, but we genuinely, like, for some reason, can't come up with anything that we want to get a tattoo together. Like, we want to get something like that's matching or significant, like for the two of us. But for some reason, we can't come up with anything. Because I feel like with like two sisters, like you could find something very cutesy, easy, like two matching flowers, two matching butterflies, or whatever. But like Bryce, he doesn't want something too like girly or like cutesy and like dainty. Like he wants something to be like big, cool. I don't know. But, like, for some reason, we haven't been able to come up with anything that, like, the 2 of us both want, but 100%, I will be getting, um, a tattoo with Bryce at some point. Happy 4th of July for yesterday. Yes, it was fun, it was a good day. Okay, let me catch up. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, I guess I'm not that far behind. Woo. Big fan. Thank you, Jack. We're gonna go see Toy Story. Fellow Swiftie, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hello, sports geeks. Congratulations on the partnership. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm excited. No, I have not seen Toy Story. That's what we're gonna go see today. Just liked the live stream. Thank you. Sent star for 2 jewels. Thank you, Sports Geek. Sports Geeks. Do you like Star Wars? I do. I actually have not watched Star Wars in a long time. I really should go back and like rewatch them all like a marathon because I was like obsessed with Star Wars. Like the first time I watched it was when I was probably in like 5th or 6th grade with my dad and my brother. We did a whole like Star Wars marathon with my cousin Mason and my Uncle Jack, or maybe just my cousin Mason. He did like a sleep. It was like over the summer or something where he did like sleep over with us and like we watched all the movies. And then we went and saw the new one. Was it The Force Awakens, the 7th one? Is that what it's called when it came out in theaters? So we like watched them all, and I was just obsessed with Star Wars. Like I loved it. I was total Star Wars nerd. Like just all the merch, everything. And then I watched Harry Potter. Same thing. Got super obsessed with that. And to this day, I'm still like in love with Harry Potter. I'm like obsessed with that. I really want to read the books. I've only watched the movies, but I love Harry Potter. Like total nerd for Harry Potter. And so that surpasses Star Wars for me now. But I do wanna go back and rewatch Star Wars because I know I love it too. It's just, like, I haven't watched it really much since I've been an adult, so I need to. But, yes, I do like Star Wars. But, like, I would geek out more of, like, the Harry Potter world in Universal rather than the Star Wars world in Disney. But that's just because, again, I haven't been as into Star Wars, so I wouldn't appreciate as much as, like, Harry Potter. Like, when I just went for Universal in December with my dad, I was, like, geeking out, like, it was so cool. Been watching your videos for 8 to 9 years. Wow. Have I been posting for 8 to 9 years? I suppose I have. Yeah. So since I started, is that what you're telling me? Because I started this channel when I was 12. Unless you're talking about my dad's videos, but even then, yeah, 8 to 9 years ago, I was like 12. So your parents are amazing for teaching you all to get a DD. I mean, that's like the bare minimum. That's how everyone should be. Is like you shouldn't drink and drive if like it's one thing to have like one or two drinks when you're at dinner and like if you're good to drive, if you're of age, of course. If you're underage. But yeah, I mean, that's like common sense. You could hurt someone, you could hurt yourself, you can get an accident, you could get a DUI. Like there's just all these things that you just don't want to deal with or don't want to happen to you or to other people. So, yeah, absolutely not. How old is your channel? Isn't it 10 years ago? Like I said, it was when I think I started when I was maybe 11 or 12. So yeah, just about 10 years. That sounds about right actually. That's crazy. Yeah, it's 2016. I think it was 2016 when I started my channel, or at least started like posting on it and like I might have used it before as like just like to watch videos, but like when I actually started posting on it, I want to say it was 2016. And I just don't know if I was 11 or if I was 12. I was probably 11 cuz it's okay. I'm pretty positive. I should know this off my top of my head, but I think my like YouTube anniversary of like when I started the channel or whatever was like I want to say it's August 8th, 2016. I know it's August, and for some reason the 8th just stands out to me. It's either the 8th or the 18th, but I'm pretty sure it's the 8th. 2016. That sounds right to me. Yeah, because I think I was in 6th grade, which is crazy. Because I go back and look at those videos and I'm like, I was a child. I was a child. The fact that I'm still posting on it is kind of cool as an adult. I have never been to New York City, but I have been to New York State. Like I said, my ex, his mom's side of the family lived in New York, but like it was like Saratoga Springs, like northern New York. So I've still never been to the city, but I have been in New York State and like in that general area. How was your 4th of July weekend? Got rained out yesterday where I live. Also had to deal with 100-degree temperatures. Wow. We got a little bit of rain. Like it sprinkled for like 2 seconds, but it was cloudy all day. It was a cloudy day, which is kind of weird for the 4th of July. It was still warm because it's hot. And then yeah, we've been in the hundreds for a while now, like this summer. But yesterday it dropped down in like the 90s because it was so cloudy. What's the fam up to? Well, Bryce is in California right now. He went to Newport Beach with his friends for the 4th weekend. I think he's coming home tomorrow. So he's gone. And then my parents are just downstairs watching a movie, I think. So, like I said, I'm going to be leaving pretty soon here. Well, not that soon. I have like 45 minutes. But to me, like I'm the type of person that like when I know I have to leave soon, like I need to give myself time to like get ready and like have time before I have to leave the house. So, I don't know what time I'll end this stream. I need to leave around 1:30. It's 12:50 right now. I don't know. I'll probably end the stream around like 1:15. I don't really need to get ready. I just need to like change and I'll be fine to go. I'm already. I don't know. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I'm going to go see a movie today. That's what I was saying. So yeah, like I said, I got off early. Otherwise, I would have like gotten off of work and then had to go get ready and go straight to the movie. But since I got off early, I was like, I'm gonna stream for a little bit because I wanted to. Hello, cornball. Did you make partner today or when it happened? No, it happened. Okay, that's the thing. There's two different tiers. There's like the first one you have to hit 3,000 watch hours. That one I hit like a while ago, like I don't know, a couple weeks ago, month ago now maybe. And that one is just the one where like you can get like the gifts and the super chats and the memberships. And then the next one is 4,000 watch hours, and that one I just hit like a couple of days ago, sometime earlier this week. And that's the one where you can get like watch page ads again and stuff. So yeah, that one I just hit like earlier this week, but technically being a YouTube partner, I think that was when I hit that first milestone. That one it's been at least like a couple weeks, maybe a month now. But now I've officially hit that um both of those milestones. It feels like more official, you know? Have you seen the new Mandalorian movie? I have not. I have not. Truly sadly, common sense isn't common. Not anymore, apparently. How much do you weigh? Isn't that a question you're like not supposed to ask people? I don't know. I do know, actually. I'm just not gonna say it because I don't know. Last money movie I saw was the new Scary Movie. It's pretty funny. I haven't seen that one yet either. I haven't seen all the Scary Movies, but I've definitely seen a few of them. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'd go see that movie if, like, I had a friend that wanted to go see it, you know? I wouldn't go, like, see it by myself, but, like, I'd go see it if, like, someone was like, "Hey, you wanna go see this movie?" I'd be like, "Sure." I mean, I'm pretty much like that with any movie. You could probably ask me, like, "Oh, do you wanna go to theaters and see this movie?" I'd be like, "Sure." Like, I like to go to the movies. I like the popcorn. I like just going. So I'm pretty much down to see any movie. So again, if a friend, like, wants to see and they want someone to go with them, sure, I'll go, you know? Um, hello, Jordan. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like that's just like a normal, like, I don't know. People say, like, you don't ask someone's weight 'cause it's like same thing with, like, I don't know, people I don't really care too much about age, like, when someone's like, "Oh, you're not supposed to ask someone how old they are." And it's like, I don't know. To me, I don't know, I get it, like, I don't ask people how old they are 'cause I know, like, some people, it's, like, not offensive, but I don't know, just, like, again, like, it's, like, a golden rule thing, I feel like, where you just, like, don't ask people things like that, but, um I don't know, age, like, for me makes sense because 'cause I'm like, sometimes, like, that gives me context of, like, again, like, how old you are, I feel like gives context on, like, oh, like, what eras have you been through, or, like, um, depending on, like, where you are in life with your job and stuff, like, I don't know, it's just, like, curiosity to me, like, or there's people that, like, I'm also really, really bad at, like, I don't ever try to guess anybody's age if they're like, "Oh, how old do you think I am?" I will never say it because I'm always wrong. I'm really, really bad at people guessing people's ages. Like, either way, like, I'll think someone's, like, 17 years old, like, they look like they're in high school, and then they're, like, 25, and I'm like, "Oh," or vice versa, and this is worse, when I would think that someone's, like, close, like, to 30 and, like, they're only, like, 22, and I'm like, that's why I'm just like, I can never, cause like, these days, like, I can't tell. I'm not good at guessing people's ages, so I just don't even try. But, yeah. I'm busy watching The Rookie on Netflix. My friend watches that. I've never watched it, but I've heard about it. Ooh, Christian sent a gift. What does that say? Flow state. Cool. Sent a flow state for 200 joules. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Do you like listening to music? Of course. Look at my wall here. These are some of my vinyls. I love listening to music. I mean, I think I mostly listen to music in the car when I'm driving places. Christian sent a flow state for 200 joules. Thank you. Hello, Christian. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. But yeah, I'm like a pop music girly. I like Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, Benson Boone. Theoretically, what lengths would you have gone for an invite to what could you possibly do to get invited to the Taylor Swift wedding as someone like me, a normal random human being that lives in Arizona that she has no idea exists? What could I even possibly go to lengths to do to go? I wouldn't even try to go. Like, I don't she's not my friend. I don't know her personally. Like, why would I expect to go to her wedding? You know? Like, that's not even, like, something that crosses my mind. Like, that's one thing, okay, especially with, like, 'cause I'm, like, you know, I love Heated Rivalry, I love Connor Story, Hudson Williams, like, they're, like, my favorite celebrities right now, I love keeping up on them, but there's a boundary, there's, like, a place of, like, we're not people that they know personally. Like, sometimes the way people act with celebrities, I think is just insane because I'm like, they're still human beings, first off, they're not just these random people that you can, like, harass, like, when people follow them around or shove cameras in their face and, like, you know, it's like they're still people with feelings, with like, you know, it's like I think it's just rude to like do that kind of stuff. But then also like when people try to act like they know them so well just because of what they see online, I'm like, you don't know that person personally. Like when someone tries to say, like, oh, this person does this, this, and this, and they're like this, and they act like this. But it's like, okay, you can assume things based off what you see online, but I'm like, I'm sure the person that they show themselves online on their social media or what gets shown of them from paparazzi or like there's gonna be assumptions, but like you genuinely have never had an actual conversation with that person. You don't know what they're like with their family, with their friends, especially someone like Connor Story and Hudson Williams. Like they just recently got popular. Like they were normal humans. They were like me a year ago. They were serving at a restaurant. Both of them each served at a restaurant and were servers. They're only a couple years older than me. They're like 25, 26, I think. They were normal human beings who lived like nothing like that, and then this show blew them up, and now they're going to places like the Met Gala and, like, the Golden Globes and, like, red carpets, like, they're crazy now, but it's like, genuinely, that's gotta be so insane, like, I can't even imagine that, like, a year from now, I'm, like, suddenly going to these events, like, everyone knows my name and knows my face. That sounds insane to me. So it's like, you just have to think about that with these people. It's like, they're regular human beings that, like, I'm sure get overwhelmed, get stressed, get insecure, like, so it's like people just say the worst things online sometimes. I see comments or, like, again, assumptions, people saying things about them. I'm like, you know nothing. Bye, cereal. Sorry. I saw you. You're sitting, you're headed off. Bye. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. But yeah, I mean, just yeah, that's my biggest thing. So anyway, back to the Taylor Swift thing. I'm just like, yeah, like, what could I possibly do to even? I would never even like think to go to her wedding. Like, it's like I'm not her close personal friend. Like, I like her music. I like to keep up with what she's doing, but like, she doesn't know me. Why would I go there? You know? The Rookie's on Disney Plus too. Very cool. Hello from California slash Dallas, Texas. You from both of those places? What's the best way that you find to keep relaxed when you feel nervous? For example, for an important day coming. I feel like those are two separate. In a way, it's like almost like two separate questions because like I could feel nervous right now. I could feel nervous just like sitting in my room. I think I am considered like an anxious person. Like I get anxious easily or like I overthink a lot. I'm also a very like I've always had a problem with picking like the skin around my thumbs, like my cuticles and stuff, and my lips too. Like I'll bite my lips a lot or like pick at them like this and like so it's like I do that stuff. So anyway, with that in that example, like I think just being a naturally nervous, naturally anxious person is one thing, and like how do you cope with that? But then also the other part is when there's something specific to be nervous about or be stressed about, like an exam or an interview. I think those are two separate things. I don't know if I have a specific method at all. Like I don't know. I mean, for something like an exam or an interview, that's like more like, there's things you could prep for that, like, obviously studying, which I don't really study, I've never really felt the need to or had to because I don't really take exams, to be quite honest. I don't know, with, like, the classes I've taken in college, like, I've just always had, like, projects or papers to write, not exams or tests. So, I know I will eventually because 'cause I'll have to take my, like, um forgetting the name of it right now, but once I graduate, I'll have to take all of my certification tests to become a teacher in Arizona, but I don't know, I don't really know if I have an answer for that. I get stressed really easily, like, I'm the type of person that, like, I think of all the little like, already I'm starting to think about August and thinking about how I'm like, "Oh my gosh," like, even July's gonna be super busy for me, but, like, once I start school and have all the other things, coaching, work, like, my internship and school again, like, it overwhelms me so easily, I get really, like, stressed and I, like, overcomplicate things when I know I don't need to. Because like, I just always try to tell myself, like, things always work out, things happen for a reason, like, things are gonna go the way they go, and, like, you always figure it out. I stress myself out for no reason, because then it's, like, it's always not that bad. Like, I'll think I'm gonna get a terrible grade, like, this last semester, I thought I was gonna, like, not fail, but, like, I thought I was gonna do bad in my, like, photography class. It's a photography class, like, it was literally an elective, but it was so much work, and it stressed me out so bad because it was only an 8-week class, it was a half semester class, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is my first class that I get, like, a C in, like, I'm gonna barely pass, blah, blah, blah." I ended up ending with an A. Like, I was fine. I stressed myself out for no reason, you know? So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know if I have an answer for that question. I don't know. Yeah. It's a good question, though. The news about Taylor Swift, what, that she got married? Of course, I heard the news. I've been seeing all the posts, I've been seeing all the things. We were talking about that earlier. How's volleyball going? It's good. I was saying earlier, I actually just had this last week off, which was kinda nice because we have Monday through Friday, and it's not paid right now either, which not that I do it for the money, but, like, it does take up a good amount of my time, like, I take out time in my work availability to be there, so, like, to not be getting paid, it's a lot of work, you know? That's not work, it's volunteer in the summer, so it takes a lot of my time and, it's a place that I have to be every single day for 3 hours at a time normally, so it was kinda nice to have this last week off, and like I said, it was at the same time of, I was dog sitting, so it kinda felt like a little staycation in a way, like I was staying somewhere else with my friend, like, she dog sat with me, and we had a pool that we got to tan and swim in, and then, I had to work a couple times while I was staying there, so I still had work, but, like, other than that, like, having volleyball off, it kinda felt like a little nice week off, little staycation kinda thing, but getting back into it this week starting tomorrow, and like I said before, July is going to be busy because every week, Monday through Friday, we have our open gyms and, like, weights for the girls, but then this week, Thursday through Saturday, we have our high school camp, which is basically like a camp where like you pay to play and like get coached, and so it's like for the high school level girls, and it could be like not just from the school that I coach at, but like any school. Like it's just a paid camp to like get coached and like do drills and like play and stuff. The week after that, we're going to NAU for NAU camp, which I'm very excited for. It's like my only trip so far planned this summer. Like, not even that I'm going out of state, but just going out of town, like going up to Flagstaff. It's kind of cool. So we're taking the girls up to Flagstaff. Some of them like came up with a little team, and they're gonna play other teams up in Flagstaff, and they also get to like it's a camp, so they get like drills and practice and stuff with the coaches at NAU and the players at NAU. So yeah, that's the week after, and then the week after that is just normal open gym week. We don't have like any camps that week, but it'll still be Monday to Friday open gyms. And then the following week after that, it'll be the youth camp where we again they pay, but it's for 8 to 14-year-olds. So yeah, July just has all these camps and all these extra things. So it'll be very very busy. But I'm excited. I'm very excited for indoor season. Like once the season actually starts, when the girls are back in school and we have tryouts. Very excited for that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I loved coaching beach volleyball, so I can't wait for indoor. I think it's gonna be great. Hello, Noah. It was only one dog, but he was a German Shepherd. He was a very cool dog. It's my friend. She used to dog sit for them like every year, um, and this year the timing of it, she was on like her Mormon mission, but then she ended up coming home early from it. So, but whenever she was still gone, that's when they needed a dog sitter. So they texted me and was like, "Hey, like she normally does it for us every year, but she's gone this year. So like, would you do it for us?" I was like, "Yeah, perfect. I'd love to." Because I've actually like I said in the past when she dogs, I'd go like hang out with her, and so I already knew their house and like knew their dog stuff, but like it was like her job, and I just go hang out with her. But then this year I accepted the job and said yes, I'll definitely do it. And then that's where when she came home, so then I was kind of like had that like a little bit of a guilty feeling where I was like, oh, I don't want it to seem like I stole like her dog sitting job. So I was like, hey, I was like, I kind of really want to do it, so like but um I was like, "What if we do it together? We just, like, split the money." So that's what we did. We both stayed there every night, and we both had work still, so we just like, one of us would be there while the other's at work and vice versa, and then we just, like, split the money, so it was a lot of fun. But, yeah, it was just 1 dog, German Shepherd, and then they do have a cat, but it's more like an outdoor cat, but then they have, like, a side garage that's AC, so, like, at night, they let her in there so that she has a place to, like, sleep comfortably without, like, coyotes or anything getting to her. So they had a cat too that we, like, fed and let in and out every day, but yeah. What happened to your boyfriend? We broke up about a year ago. That's what I was saying earlier. It's actually been almost a year. It was this month, July. Still talk to him though. Like he lives in Chicago right now because he's in the Navy. So I still talk to him every now and then. But yeah, we've been broken up. I think it's funny when like people still ask me like either in like my dad's comments on which I don't see those very often anymore. But like on my channel, I get comments or my lives where people ask, and I'm just like, girl, we've been broken up for a while. Um, which I mean, I can understand if, like, you haven't watched in a while or, like, just haven't caught on, I guess. I don't know, but AC just kicked on. How are you doing, Kate? I'm good. I'm good. Good, good, good. How are you? Hello, Amanda. Itchy. Do you ever want to leave Arizona? For traveling purposes, of course, but for living, I don't think so as of right now. Like, I have no desire to go anywhere. I like it in Arizona. I'm used to it. It's where all my family is. I don't know, I have no reason to go anywhere, but if never say never, like if something comes up in the future like a job or a partner that like I want to go live somewhere else with, like or for, That's something, but I mean, for me, like, I like it in Arizona. I don't know. I don't really have any reason to leave. I definitely want to teach in Arizona, like starting off, which I know sounds crazy because like Arizona's education's like down here and don't get paid very well, but that's kind of part of the reason why I want to teach in Arizona because I want to teach in like a Title I public school, maybe like a lower income area. Like I just want to be with kids who really need that extra support and like where I can feel like I can really make a difference somewhere, you know? All right, you guys. Well, I think I'm going to end here just because we're at the 45-minute mark. So that's a good 45 minutes. And so I can have some time to, like I said, change, get ready to go to the movies. I do have to leave soon here. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know it's a pretty short stream, but that's okay, you know. It's been a little while since I've done it, so I just wanted to pop in and say hi to you guys. And like I said, YouTube partnership, which I also wanted to say, I didn't say this earlier, but like, yes, part of that is me having to post consistently, having to do this consistently to get those, watch hours and consistent views. But like, also part of that is you guys. Like, I want to thank you guys because it's like, if you guys didn't watch my videos, if you guys weren't here hanging out in my live streams, like, I wouldn't have been able to get the partnership again. And like I said, it does take time, takes time on my end and on you guys. So I do want to just say, like, I appreciate that. And I'm super excited. I feel like I said, it's going to push me to try to be more consistent posting, which, like I said, I've never made any promises. I don't want to go back to like a schedule of like, oh yeah, I post every day this or every week, once a week, this day at this time. Like, I don't want to do that again because that's what made me like lose the love for it the first time around. It just felt too much pressure of like, let's say I had a busy week and I never got around to posting a video or like recording a video, then it's like, shoot, now it's the day I have to post and I have no video. And it's like you feel forced to do it and it's not fun. So it's like I never want to do that again. I just want to do it how I've been doing it, where it's like when I have something to record, when I have something to talk about, something to vlog, I do that and then I post it. And when I have time to live stream, when I'm in the mood to talk and live stream, like do that, just whenever it feels right, whenever it feels good. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. But having this partnership again, I don't want to lose it again. So it's like that's going to keep me to at least stay somewhat consistent enough to keep them going, keep it going. So like I said, I appreciate you guys. Everyone who sent gifts today, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to look into that once I end this and see what those meant and what you guys gave me. So I really, really appreciate it. But yeah, until next time, I don't know when the next video I'll post is. I did record. I started editing it, but then again, I went to go house sit and I wanted to post the video about Shelly first. So I posted that and then I went to go house sit, dog sit. So I've just been away from my computer and away from doing things like that. So, but I did record a video the last time I played volleyball again at an open gym with Mercedes and my friend Michaela, and I was mic'd up this time. So it's definitely a fun video. I'll probably go back and like rewatch it and like make sure it's edited good, and then I'll probably end up posting that at some point. So keep an eye out for that. And other than that, no plans for any videos right now until something comes up, and maybe another live stream sometime soon. So I will see you guys in my next video or live stream. Thank you again for being here. Appreciate you guys. Happy Sunday.